What is up, y'all? What is up? What's up? What's up? Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for our never ever met shenanigans talk because y'all know every week it gets more and more interesting. It gets more and more crazy. It gets more and more ridiculous. And all I can say is that we up in this thing, okay? We up in this thing. We gonna make it through because when I tell you these people be working my nerves, whoo! And we got a lot to talk about today. So let me go ahead and bring the crew up. First up, I'm going to go ahead and bring up Mo69. Hey, boo.
Hey. Woo, these people.
Girl, they do a lot. They do a lot. They do a lot. They do a lot.
Yes. A lot of lying.
Okay, because that part. Why do we gotta lie so much? Let me go ahead and bring Miss Kira up. Miss Kira, why these people gotta lie so much? Why you gotta lie, Craig?
Why you always lying? Okay, because I
You
cannot.
got a lot to kick it.
Okay.
Right. It's too much.
Just to be lying. I said, now y'all know I finally did the math on it. Now that we know how old the baby is, you ain't got no reason to lie, Craig. Like there is not one single reason for him to actually lie. I mean, he was cutting it close, but still, what's the lie for?
Right.
Like,
You know what the lie was for? Because that lady at the house still.
That's what it
I was
really
about to say the same thing. Like, she's still at the house. You already
That's
know.
what it really is, because it ain't got nothing to do with that little baby. Because I'm like, you know me, I'm up here like,
not you counting.
I was like,
she's like carried her, go back to
minus. I said, so why we upset? Like, why we hiding this? It was pre this relationship. So I'm with you, Miss Kier. It gotta be something else. It gotta be another lie. Somewhere.
You about to bring on some more questions. That's why he's like, if I tell about this baby, then I gotta add the other things that go with the baby.
Okay, that part. Shout out to the chat. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Lemon-Kush Pepper, she always late. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey.
I don't think Candy's gonna be here tonight, but Shana will be up here. We'll get her thoughts when she gets in. But we gonna jump into this episode. What? Oh Lord, I don't even. You know what? We just gonna jump into it.
Okay.
Yes, girl. The way I'm just like, these people that irked my soul. Irked it all the way down to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna chill on I'm gonna chill on some reality shows for a little bit. I need a break.
Okay. Oh, you need a little mental health
break. Right? Because why do these people gotta be like this? I'm like, now I can deal with fiction. Fiction is simple. Right. This right here. Why?
This is fiction too, though. That's the problem.
I mean, it is too, yeah, to a certain extent. I just hate knowing that they
not a real place.
I just hate knowing that they out there for real. You know, that's the only part. But it is always, I call it unscripted, scripted TV. So y'all kind of gave me y'all thoughts about Clavacio, but what were y'all thoughts as overall of the girl? Because I don't know what his name is. I've been naming him everything.
They call him Clay.
Clavacio. Okay. Why I got him Clavacio?
Yeah, you gave him that name.
Listen, Clay. But what are some of your other thoughts, and just like maybe one moment that stood out to you, Miss Kira? I'll start with you.
Listen, we finally got Kiki's. Well, he didn't get it, but Dr. Allie got Kiki's secret, and I'm on her neck, okay? Because I be on these men's, but Kiki, you need to go home. Y'all all really need to go home if we're being perfectly honest, but shame on you, girl.
Okay.
Shame on you.
Extra. Kiki was doing a lot. Mo, what's your thoughts, girl?
It's like everybody problematic except for Cinco and Jay. Like everybody, even Brittany and what's his name, Ty eventually went head to head. I'm like, what is going on? Everybody needs to go home. It's like they kept saying this episode, the honeymoon phase don't fade away.
Okay, it's over. Like we just need to go ahead and just wrap this on up and be like, time to go. Because why was it so extra? Like, why are we lying Why are we presenting ourselves as something that we are not? Why are we doing all
Making
this?
promises.
This is not a vacation. Like, one too many times I heard Kiki talk about this a vacation. No, ma'am, it's not a
And he
vacation.
looking like this is not.
She said she ain't got to go to work. It is a vacation for her.
She said
Okay?
this is vacation, so I can drink as much as I want to. A whole
Right.
fish tank
Yeah.
of liquor. Okay.
I think the name of this episode was called
I don't
Lying for
know.
Sport, if I am not mistaken.
You are
And
correct.
when I tell you that it fits, it fits.
Right
It
on the
fit.
nose.
Listen, we
Right
got
on the
Shana
nose.
in the building. Let me go ahead and bring her in so we can get her first thoughts before we jump all the way in here.
Come on
Hey,
in,
Shana Boo.
twin.
Hey, ladies. Sorry I'm late. Y'all know I run a
Hey.
sleepy time.
Oh, girl, you good? Because I do too.
Like we all do. Like
I
okay.
know I do.
Mhm.
I know I'd be the worst. I be trying though. But girl, we need to know your
Yep.
thoughts, like your first thoughts, like overall, any moments that stood out to you about this Line for Sport episode.
I don't know who's more annoying, like Alicia or Kiki. Then
Mm.
Urban had a little, I don't know. Everybody just getting on my nerves, these secrets. I'm like, they don't give us, ain't no filler episodes of this show. They're going to have something every single week.
Yeah, hot mess. They changed up how they did it versus first season. First
Yeah.
season they came to the couples right away once they feel like they don't is not feeling each other and they give them the decision to go home. This time they doing stuff differently. I'm noticing that how the
Yep.
format is. So
Yeah.
Because
They
I'm
dragging
like,
on the drama.
I mean,
because I'm like, why we ain't asked some of
other
these
than
people?
other than Irvin, I was gonna say other than Irvin, who's giving you to go home right away?
Shit.
Because you'd have to throw the whole show
Yeah.
out.
That's
That-
true. I guess you're
I
right.
think that's why they changed it because last season it seemed like every time turn around they give somebody a choice to go home. I'm like,
Yeah. I
You
think,
right,
but the
though.
people were saying, they had to say, like the one couple, when the lady, she had the bird's
Right.
nest on her head, and the other one,
oh,
and she was like, they had to be like, look, I don't think this is going to work. And I ain't hear nobody say that yet. Like, I think once they be like, this ain't going to work, then they kick them
I
off.
think
But
that
nobody's saying
one
like,
of them said like, I don't know how we're gonna move forward or how this gonna work. Somebody did say that. Like that's why I was waiting for Rashonda to come out. Like,
Yeah.
okay, give them a option. Like, okay, y'all moving a little different this season,
Who
but I
look?
appreciate it.
Who said that?
right.
Jared?
Because I was going to say, they said it to the men, but they ain't saying it to each
Because he
other.
still want to crack.
They
He said,
ain't
"Yeah,
saying it to
crack."
each other.
I guess they gonna let this see how this drama play out. I ain't
Right?
mad at
It's
them.
like
Just
drama equates what's that called? Viewers.
more
So
ratings. The rating
ratings.
gonna go up.
Mhm.
So I guess we
If a
go
couple had to go, then who first? That would be Irvin and Alicia for me.
Irvin and
Yeah,
Alicia for
Urban and
me.
Yes,
Alicia,
that's the
and then
first
follow up with Kiki and Brandon. They can go.
number one.
Absolutely. The only people be left out here is Jay and Seiko. I don't know what we gonna be watching at that point.
Exactly.
It's true.
They be like, hey y'all.
We gonna be watching them oiling each other's scalps, and
Okay, and something. We're
playing
gonna go
basketball.
ahead and get the icebreakers out the way because I want to do more convo on these people's. So the first icebreaker is going to be. Let me actually see if I can take my little thing down so I can see wine, lies, and alibis.
Mhm.
You're trying to forgive your partner for wild behavior after a night of drinking. Which excuse would you believe just a little bit? A, it was the tequila talking, or B, I don't even remember doing that. Miss Kira, which one would you believe just a little bit? You don't give them the benefit of the doubt, maybe just a smidget, because you know.
It was the tequila talking, baby. I don't even, this is This is a tequila. Blame it on the
Blame it on the Shana, which one you gonna believe just a smidget?
I don't remember doing that, I guess. They both sound like lies.
Girl, that part. That's what makes it so hard because I'm like, I don't believe neither one of these, but you
Right.
gotta pick one. Mo, which one you going with?
Hey,
You know it was the alcohol.
the tequila talking.
You know I was drunk. You know I had one too many. Stop lying.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, pick your pain. You're dating someone from the house. Would you rather deal with someone who ghosts every time there's a conflict, but they're super sweet when things are good? Deal with someone who over explains everything but never actually changes. Shayna?
Where's
And
the
yes, no,
third option? Because
they're not there. I said, you know what? I said they've been getting away
I'm
scot
sorry,
free
this is only two options.
with these answers. I said, nah, I'm you
Can
get
we get
two.
can we get a C, a write-in one?
yeah,
Like,
like
like
neither,
She not playing
none.
with y'all. She not playing with us tonight, y'all. She ain't
I
playing.
guess. Neither one will work for me. I guess A. If I had to pick, that goes some. But you got to actually change. I need change behavior.
I know that's right. Me too. I would go with A too. Mo, which one you
yeah,
going with?
yeah, A. I'm like A sounds better than B.
A the least problematic, right, at this point, if we got just
Right.
these two. Miss Kira.
Because I can't do all the over explaining because I'm tuned out and not listening to you no more. So
Okay, girl,
we'll go with
same.
that.
I'm
That part.
on something else at this point. But that was all we had because we got to get into these couples. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say each and every single time. Meet Cinco and Jay. They are the least problematic couple of them all, and they didn't really do nothing besides she was looking cute with her little black and her braids, and I was like, okay, look, okay. And Cinco said one thing that everybody else should have took heed to: stay out of other folks' business and just worry about yourself. So, because he said he's trying to go home with his girl, okay? He said he don't bother nobody. I said, okay, Cinco, because you know you always in some stuff. You always listening to stuff. Cinco be listening just there, but he
And
ain't
trying
gonna
to
never,
help out a little
yeah.
bit.
But he ain't gonna never be the one it ain't never gonna be about him. That I was like, okay, I peeped you out. But let's talk about these two because why not? Clay and Tay. We already know Clavassier. That just sound like a liar name. I'm sorry. Shout out to all the Clavassiers out there. Hope the rest of y'all not liars. But
You know this
yeah.
Somebody else will name a child that.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I lost my pictures. Oh, there they go. I was like, wait, what's in my pictures? I'm double clicking on this mug. Okay.
Yeah, I
So,
hope he's the only one, child.
girl. So, first of all, we are lying about little bitty small things. We have a couple of different things that happen with old Clay. First of all, this vegan thing, that was too much for me, sir. You didn't even have to go that far because it is as someone who eats meat and tried to not eat meat, that's not an easy thing. That's some baby step type of stuff you do. You just don't go all in and say, I'm going straight vegan. Most people who make it to vegan start out vegetarian, then they kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like they take these baby steps into vegan.
Right.
And it's so many different levels of vegan that I'm just like, Clay, you just sound like you're a liar. You sound like you just wanted to say something. You're doing this for the clout of it all, like, okay, trying to win you some brownie points. But she's saying, why do they do that, Miss Kira? Why they don't listen? Like she's saying, I don't need that, but yet you're not listening to her say, I don't need that. Girl, please talk about these people because the way Tatiana was mad, I was on her same energy. I was like, ugh, I can't deal. Doing too much. But anyway, Miss Kira, go ahead.
Because if lying to just lie was a person, it is Clay. Because, like you said, she didn't ask him to do this. For me, I got to go pescatarian first. We got to start there. Then maybe we can work to vegetarian and maybe vegan. For you to try to do that on this little short amount of time, just go ahead and eat your bacon. It's all right. Go ahead and have your hamburger because you in there sneaking anyway. So I don't know why you decided to sneak behind her back and everybody else in the house is watching you eat meat sandwiches. You got the meat sweats and all of that, and you still like, oh yeah, I'm still on my vegan journey. Use a lie, and it's not even
Okay,
necessary.
and the truth ain't
And
in
his
you.
cameras all in the house, fool.
Okay, the way you just see why he was salivating over that I said it's a turkey sandwich. I mean, it looked good. Don't get me wrong, but it's a turkey
It was
sandwich.
more than turkey.
He said it was turkey with like bacon and ham. She slathered it in bacon grease or something.
Ooh, I can't. You see him looking like.
It was a
I,
lot.
I
But
eat
you know,
meat and I don't eat that.
I mean that sandwich looked good. Don't play
Yeah,
about that
it
sandwich.
looked good. I
It
was
looked like it was.
happy.
Now that
It
you
was the
described it, I'm
it was
like,
the description that got you, but
oh
I got
no.
what she was saying. Because I guess she added bacon on it, and when she toasted the bread in the
And the
skillet that
bacon
she
grease.
made the bacon in.
Yes,
So,
yes,
you
No,
know.
Lord.
ma'am. No.
Fancy.
That ain't no
Clog
grilled
artery.
cheese.
Clog artery.
Shayna, what you think about Clay and Tay?
I'm like, if she acting like this, which she was completely in the right to act like this, because he a liar that just lie for sport. Like he just lied for no reason at all, unprovoked. But how's she gonna act when she find out about this baby? I'm like, I thought he was gonna segue when he finally apologized or whatever. He pretended like he was sorry for lying. I thought he was gonna be like, and I have a child, but he's waiting, letting time pass. Like, look, this is not gonna work. She about to go off, and I don't blame her. I hope she really cuss him out.
Okay, I need her to give him a good old fashioned cuss out. I don't want none of them. I'ma let him slide. Okay, I'ma forget. No. I need a good old fashioned cussing out. I need one of them auntie cussing outs. Okay, I need you to make it come from the bottom of the pit of your stomach and then go in. Because why? Because I feel like she got it in her. You seen them neck rolls that she be giving them hand. I feel like she got it in her, y'all, and I need it to come out because this is after I found out that baby was 2 months old, Mo, I just couldn't. I was like, so you didn't actually cheat. So what's the purpose of not telling her? I mean, you're just blatantly lying. But then Mo says that the reason why, and Miss Kira, I think both of y'all said the reason why is because she might still be there. What say you,
She at the
Mo?
house.
Yeah, I really ain't got much to say about clavicle. I mean, if he could lie about a whole 2 month old, I'm not shocked that he lied about being a vegan. So yeah, she need to cuss him out.
Okay, cuss him out, cuss him
Maybe
out.
not
Yeah.
clavicles.
Okay, girl, I said clavicle. What's up, Tamika? Hey,
Hey,
D.
Tamika.
Hey.
She always late. She
Hey.
said the meat sweats. Sounds like a
Right.
snack. Girl, he was sweating hard. Listen, let's go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and get into Kiki and Brandon because when I tell you that my soul is always disturbed when I have to deal with these two, why don't we just go ahead and call it a day? You guys have been dating for 4 years online, okay? You've never seen each other in person after 4 years. There is a reason why you have not seen her in 4 years, Brandon, because I am going to say that it is her, not you, the reason why y'all haven't seen each other. And I'm pretty sure that they said this at the beginning, and I'm not just making up stuff, that it was her that was having the issue with meeting up. So, with that being said, I need Brandon to open up his eyes. Like, Brandon has low key gotten on my nerves too, because like I get where he's coming from, but at the same time, like you can't make somebody do something that they don't want to do. You can't make them, drink the water if they don't want to drink the water. Like you cannot do that. So why are we still harping on it? Why does every time you get a camera shot, you talking about this damn drink? I'm like, shut up, Brandon. Why? I do not want to hear about this darn drink. Yes, she's an alcoholic. We all know, and we don't even know her. We know though. We know. The first thing that heifer did, excuse me, the first thing she did was run for that damn drink. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Episode 1.
When
She
all the
made a
ladies came
beeline.
in, yep, she was like,
Yes.
ooh.
She didn't go say hi to them ladies first. Now, maybe they edited the hell out of that. I don't know. But all I know from what I saw was her. Everybody else came in. They was hugging. Ha, 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 ha. She said, ooh, drinks? I said, oh, that heifer got a problem. Okay. And that's all I needed to see. Miss Kira, what say you about Kiki and Brandon? And they don't went to the therapist and everything. Lord have mercy.
Baby, Brandon is traumatized. Okay, leave Brandon alone. Brandon's traumatized. Okay, his stepdaddy was drinking. They had to get divorced. He can't take it. He don't want to see her even drinking anything that looked like it could be liquor. Okay, so I don't even know how we got here. I don't know what conversations they had on the phone. I'm assuming y'all were FaceTime and she probably was drinking on there too, but I guess once it got in his face, he was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna be able to do it." But the therapist was good with the two of them because she kind of explained his point of view with his trauma, and then also trying to get him to see that he's being a little controlling with it. So it was a good conversation. He tried to be good about it later on, but I'm
Fake.
hey,
He
hey,
was
you
he
need
was
to you
faking,
need
Miss Kira. He
Well,
was gassing it up
he
so much.
tried.
I said, bruh, stop
He
gassing
He,
it
tried.
I
up.
don't know if he gassing it up or he trying to meet her halfway. Like, okay, I'm just gonna let her do.
I ain't
I'm
like
just gonna let
gassing
her
it up.
rock.
She
Not even
needs to
trying to
get
count her drinks.
some
Talking
therapy
about
and some
let's
AA.
drink. Sir, don't be giving that alcoholic no more drinks. Don't be giving her to go. She an alcoholic. Shayna,
And then when she take off, you're gonna be mad. But I was like, okay, well, whatever,
that
Brandon.
part. Shayna, talk about Kiki and Brandon, cause why?
I guess he said if you can't beat them, then join them. Because I'm like, why is he drinking now after all
Exactly.
this? Like, I don't want to see. He was taking shots and everything. Like, wait a minute. It's okay when you do it, but I don't want to hear about it later on now. Now that you done did this, I know y'all had Top Golf, but these two, I don't see them making it. I heard on the streets like this is alleged tea, but supposedly he has a 3-year-old, and I'm like, he has a child too, and they've been talking for 4 years. Like, who else don't got a child? I don't know. That's allegedly though. I need to see some more receipts. But I'm like, if he got a baby and she been living with her ex, like I wonder if he gonna expose that he has a child, a 3-year-old, in their 4-year time span.
Girl, I wouldn't even care if he had a 3-year-old at this point because the way
No, not when she's still living with her
Yeah.
boyfriend.
okay, and they've been dating for 4 years. In 4 years, we probably got a lot of stuff. I probably got a lot of stuff going on. In 4 years, I'm sorry, I done got married and
And she broke
everything,
it
and
off
we on
4 months ago. She just broke it off.
And she did say she was the reason why they didn't because
Lies.
she was insecure or something crazy.
And I called her a liar because I said, ma'am, we see, look, and this is not, I'm not being funny, but I'm talking about the way that she dresses. If you dress like this on national TV, you have no insecurities because that means that you're very confident about yourself. So stop lying. The reason why was because your man said that you ain't going nowhere. That's the real reasoning why. I just need her to stop lying about this. I don't believe that I'm not confident. You a plus size model. You got to be confident
You
to
gotta
be a
have some
plus size
confidence.
model.
Right.
Don't
And
play with me
Brandon
right
knows
now.
she's a plus size model at that. So it's like, I'm sure he's seen your pictures.
Right. I mean, the first date was a photo shoot.
Right.
Exactly.
Baby,
And a
listen.
And
baby
not
doll.
insecure about
Still over
drinking.
that.
Okay, so that's why I say she was lying. I'm not shaming or doing anything like that because you know your girl done gained some weight, so I'm not doing that. But still, what I'm saying is that I don't believe her. I believe she's a liar, and I think all of these people are
That
liars.
boyfriend, that boyfriend told her, "You ain't going on no girls trip. I'm gonna be the only one cheating up in here. Okay, you ain't going on no, you ain't going on no girls trip
Yeah,
Okay,
she
I
keep
was
calling
wondering.
to
it a
see
vacation.
Brandon."
She keep calling it a
Yeah.
vacation, and she treating it as such. It's a
But I'm
drinking.
talking about when she was gonna try to sneak away to go see Brandon, and her
Oh,
boyfriend was
Go sneak
like,
to see him.
she
Now
was
I'm wondering
not
who
gonna
else
meet up
she
with
been
him.
talking to. Like, how many other people you chit chatting with online?
girl, and you know she is
No,
like
go tell him.
she gives me that type that I've been talking to this guy, I've been talking to this guy, I've been talking like this is just like a pastime for her because whatever's going on at home, something something ain't
right,
going right, and
She said
so
he
she
was
wants that
cheating.
attention.
I don't know. Was he cheating or was you doing the cheating? I don't know.
Right.
that's what she said.
Mhm.
I guess she
They
said
could have
he
both
had a
They
been
both
pregnancy
cheating.
cheat.
scare, so she
See
feel
what
like
I'm saying? And see, this is what I'm talking about, Shana. This is how much I must have checked out because I didn't even catch that part. I checked out somewhere down the line. These
yeah,
supposed to be
she said it
lying
to
so
the
damn much.
therapist that he supposedly had a pregnancy scare, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh
pregnancy.
yeah.
after they got rid of
I remember that.
Brandon.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Hmm.
they doing too much. So Mo, I mean, girl, Kiki and Brandy. Kiki, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, we don't love that lush. But Brandon, I can understand. It's like he having a hard time with you cannot care about someone well being more than them,
That's
basically.
true.
So it's like I think that's why he kind of revert back to like drinking with her. It's like I'm just let it rock. I'm not gonna monitor her, count her drinks. Cause I
Yeah.
think seeing her when she did that tilt back and rolling over, I think that threw him off like for real. Like it's one thing we doing FaceTime, but to see it live on in person is a whole nother thing. Like, okay. And then he talking about his past with his stepdad. So it's like I can see him like trying to revert to control. Like maybe I couldn't control what my stepdaddy was doing, but I can control this situation what I got with this lady. So I don't know. He probably look at it
Yeah.
like that.
I can see that though. I mean, that's a good way to look at it. I didn't really think about it in that way till you just said it, but that definitely could be it. And I think now he's probably just seeing that he can't control it. You know, like there's no control of this. She really doesn't believe that. She really truly don't believe she
Don't
have a
believe she got
problem.
a problem, right?
And when that lady said that about how many drinks is considered, binge, she just kind of gave a side eye and kind of looked at him with a side eye, and I was just like,
I'm like, it's
girl,
not his Brandon fault. His Brandon to tell Dr. Alley to say that. I'm like, that's not his fault.
Or do y'all feel like he's using that because he don't want to talk to her, so he's just gonna use that as his out? Like, oh well, I'm not really interested, so I'm gonna just drag this because I don't want to talk to her no more.
I mean, he have, and it's a good out. I mean, this right here is gonna lead to other problems. Like if we just keeping it real, but when he finds out about the other thing, that's his out right there. It's going to come up.
I'm gonna say it's the other shoe,
And if I'm him, I'm using that one all day long, coupled with this right here. Like my psyche can't take it. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to protect my mental health. I'm like Alicia right now. Okay, what was she saying? I don't know what
she was speaking in tongues. Like, not mama say mama samu mamu sa.
That's like
I don't know what tongues those was, but okay, girl.
That's some fake speaking in tongues. Better be careful.
That's something I'm a back.
What religion is she? And then she said tongues. Like, oh, okay.
Girl,
never heard that version before, but okay.
At first, I thought it was Swahili. I don't know why I thought it was Swahili.
Girl, all I know is I was laughing. I said, "What just happened?" I said,
"You were doing yoga and stuff." I didn't know if it was something I didn't know about. And then she said tongues. Like, oh, okay.
That's a way to get somebody off you.
Okay,
I said, what's going on?
Start speaking in tongues, okay?
Baby, what?
Look, because the way I'm running away, because all I'm thinking about is some hoodoo voodoo type of stuff. Bye.
Maybe she's speaking in real tongues, but she's just speaking gibberish. Like, girl, what's going on?
I don't know what's going on. You know what? I'm going to faithfully buy out of this. You know what? We probably not on the same page, no way.
Right.
The same tongues that Sweet Tea was speaking in.
Oh man, Lord, no.
Oh my goodness, oh Lord. I just had that vision of Phaedra holding her, and oh Lord. Okay, let me get back.
That was more believable.
It really was. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me get myself together. That was funny. Okay, Alicia and Irvin. Dang, and now we right here too. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hold this together.
Speaking them up.
Oh my.
They have been dating for 5 months, y'all. Now, I want to point this out because now I got to go back to this. Alicia is 36 and Irvin is 44. That's not a big, huge jump, but it's a pretty decent enough jump to maybe we might be on different pages. I feel like it shouldn't be, but I feel like at this point it is, and it might also have something to do with the backgrounds as well.
That's
I think
like 8 years. That's a.
I don't know. I feel like that this age is not too big.
It's not too bad. Because of what it is, the 36 and the 44. Right. If it was like 26 and 36, then it might be different. But 36 and 44, you guys should kind of be, y'all should be able to meet somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, it shouldn't be like that big of a thing.
You live long enough to know what you want.
Right.
Exactly. So I wanted to point that out only because, some people going to say that, the 8 and 9, I don't think so. But I do think that I think that these two literally are two different people, online and in person. I think that they both are, not just her and I think both of them are two different people. I think that they fell in like with the person behind the screen because the person behind the screen, you weren't in their same space, you weren't breathing their same air, and you
Mm-hmm.
didn't get to see them in random moments interact with other people. Because I feel like, and this is just my thought process, I feel like you really get to know a person when you put them in another element with other people, like, and you see how they act with others, not
Yeah.
just you. Because with you, like Tamika used to always say, they can have a representative there, and the representative can stay around for a very long time, until they pop out. But when you put them with other people, for whatever reason, we've seen it with Ty, we've seen it
Mm-hmm.
with, you know what I'm saying? We've seen it with several of them. They true personalities will start to spark. And Alicia definitely has a personality of, I want to be involved. And that's what we saw her in this one. And I'm going to say whatever it is that I want to say. And she also plays victim very well. Now, that's just my thoughts. I need to hear what y'all think. Miss Kira, I'm gonna let you start.
We've been on Alicia for weeks now, and Irvin is equally as annoying. This episode just throw the whole man away because you're not my daddy, okay? Maybe she shouldn't
That
have said
part.
whatever to Brandon, but for you to go in there and not hear her side, like, well, I'm gonna go straighten her out. Sir, go somewhere and sit down. And then when they were out, she want to do her little, her little. He just looked at her with such disgust, and she was like, "It's a problem." I didn't say it was a problem. That's weird. Like, no, you're weird because why are you looking at me like that? So, yes, Alicia can play the victim. I get it, but this episode, Irvin was on my nerves, so I couldn't even.
They was
I
both
didn't
on
even
my
have nothing
nerves.
nice to say
Yeah,
about
they
him.
both irritating.
Yeah, they're both
They was both
annoying.
on my nerves. But I feel like Irvin definitely showed a lot more of his true colors. I feel like they've been peaking, but I feel like
Mm-hmm.
Alicia annoys the hell out of him, and it really brings it, like, you really see it come to the front, like to the point where you can't even hold it in, bro. Like, you can't even like put that person to the side. Like, Irvin don't like
It
Alicia,
irks
and
her. It
Alicia
irks
low
his
K.
soul, child.
He can't even fake it.
No.
Mm-mm.
No, she couldn't even do her little
Okay, she was just
shimmy.
trying
He
to
was
do her
like,
little. He
Yeah.
was just like, mm-mm. He don't like her anymore, and I don't know where it started exactly. I
It
don't know if it
started
was
the
that
first night, EJ.
the
You
safe
know where it
thing.
started.
Right.
I don't know if it was
When
the
she did
unsafe
the
thing
yoga thing and call
or
him,
the yoga thing.
Right. The
and
Yeah,
then she
first
was in
night,
there doing
first night
downward
or
dog with
two.
Brandon. That's
and
when
then
it
Right.
Brandon
started.
was moaning and groaning like, "What y'all in here doing?" And she got him sensitive. That was it.
And then she said, I feel unsafe. And then he dipped after he was
Yeah,
trying to
yeah. I think
tell
she
how
called him
he
unsafe.
felt.
That was
And
it.
then she was like, come back. And then he's looking like, no.
Because she said unsafe, aggressive, you're red hot. Like she used all these trigger words. I
She
don't
did, but
know.
he didn't have to get all that bothered about downward dog, sir. I get it, but please relax.
Yeah.
you know what I loved about this episode right here, when Westman is talking about your girl, da 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 da, which brings up a point though. So remember, I think everybody watched it, but remember in Married to Medicine, right? We had the situation where a man spoke to another man's woman, right? And there was a whole
Mhm.
big issue with it. So here we have the guy, Brandon, telling Irvin, like, hey, your girl came at me, yada, 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 yada. And he was like, I'll go take care of it. I'm sorry, that shit was funny to me. He's
I'll
like,
go talk to her.
I'll
I
go
will
talk.
talk.
And
Yeah.
he went in there with all of that energy. I says, the way
Right.
I would have cussed Irvin out, I don't give a damn
And
what
that's the
I had
second
said.
time he did it
I
too.
don't like how he
Like,
said, just don't do it again. I ain't like how he said that to her.
Like, he
yeah.
could have let it go after she said my bad. She was like, that was my bad. He
Yeah,
could have
she was
let that stuff
trying.
go. He
I
really
think
could have
what
let
she
it
was
go.
saying, like
But
trying to
he,
like be like, all right, so he could just leave it alone.
Yeah, she
Because
was
he was
Mhm.
trying
about to
to
apologize. She was like, my bad. But then it
backpedal.
was like, ain't nothing else to say.
yeah,
It
but I think
really
he
is.
still see her as the first initial night or two. Well, I don't know
Oh,
what
he ain't
was
let
it.
that shit go,
He
Mo.
ain't letting
That
that
shit
go.
is
He
fresh on
still
his
gonna see
mind.
her that way
Is
because
that
at one
with
point
you?
it seemed like she was pushing him away. At one point she didn't want to be touched or whatever. Now she's like she want to work on things. So he clocked out. He like I'm still mad
Oh
on
yeah,
night
he
one or
he
two,
gone.
whatever night that
I
was.
feel like if it was for me and somebody called me unsafe and aggressive and all that, like, would I want to be sitting here talking to them? Like, now I feel like clearly y'all are sitting here out of contractual obligation. Y'all hate each
Yeah,
other.
I agree with you. I feel like she honestly does not like him either. She has no intention of moving forward because she said what she said and she meant what she said. Like she said she felt unsafe and she felt unsafe. I mean, low key was a little aggressive, you know what I'm saying? But I get he was trying to get his point off, but at the same time, we don't know each other like that for you to be that to get your point off like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we only what they've only been dating what this one at what 4 or 5 months if I'm not mistaken, not very long.
Yeah, not long. Not long. No, like 5 months.
Let's go. We still got the notes. Let's go see 5 months. It's just
Yeah.
not enough time for you to feel like you can come and we ain't even met in person. I mean, she already on the Kama Sutra talking about like damn near shaking because you're touching her. So I get Shayna's point. At this point, Irv is like, you done all the trigger stuff, all of it. I don't like you. I don't want to be around you. I don't even want to talk to you. But the only reason why I'm coming in here is because this ninja done told me what you said. Now I got to come in here and say something to you. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
have walked into that.
at this point, and then it's like the same thing is repetitive. This first time, it was like somebody told she was like, "Oh, Ty was yelling at me," and he was like, "I know it's her fault." And then it was like that again, like, "Oh yeah, your girl said something." Like, I know she was the problem. Like, you just hate her. Like,
really do.
You even try to find out. He asked no
And
questions.
he don't like her. You don't like
Yeah.
her. You don't like her.
And mind you, he's the other no that the guys was talking about when
Yeah.
He got
Jared
Oh,
played
yeah.
that game at dinner. He's the other no.
2
Gotta
fingers
be.
for him.
Yeah.
So, Kira, why do you think
Urban.
that she still wants to try? Because clearly she low key wants to try, but I don't think she like him anymore either. But
have
for
no
a
idea.
moment, I think she wanted to try.
I have no idea.
I don't know what made her
Because
switch.
she better than me. Because the minute you said, "Oh, unsafe," and he walked out of there, she said, "Come back." I would have said, "Come back." I'll let your ass go on out of there. Don't be in here hooting and hollering at me over some damn yoga.
Right, raising your
I
voice.
said you're unsafe. Yes, I did. I don't know why she's trying.
Because girl, she was doing too much. I think so. Who y'all think going home first? Seriously, I think it's gonna be Charlie. I think Charlie going home. Charlie finna find out what Jared said. I
Jared
think
said.
somebody gonna snitch on him.
I think
Because
it's.
you know,
I think it's
Was
still gonna
I
be
the
a
They
only
couldn't
one?
look. They couldn't snitch before they went to the boom boom room.
right.
But was I the only one when they were showing from last week and this week them cards? I could have swore she wrote no on that card. I kept rewinding. I'm like, that looked like a white hand, Black Queen. It looked like a white hand writing there. Hell no. I said, did she write no too and gaslight this man?
I don't think that many people say yes. There are
No,
that many
they
women
didn't.
said. I don't think that many women said no. I mean, I think all the no's came from the men.
yeah, the
I
men don't
thought
like them. They don't like them.
Yeah, I feel like the
I thought
no's.
she wrote it on there. That's
the
why I don't
came
know
from
why
the
he
men.
got
I
to
think it's-
lie. Because I guess we'll get to it. I'm speeding.
Yeah, I couldn't
When we
see who
get to
wrote
them.
what,
Yeah,
but I
because
think it'll be Alicia and Irvin.
I could have sworn Cinco said it was 8 yes and 4 no.
Mm-hmm.
2
That's
maybes.
what
To
Yeah,
how many no's?
she
4
she
no's?
supposedly wrote
No.
hell yes. Now when I saw the trailer or whatever it was when they redid it, I saw her writing hell, but I didn't see the other part. But I knew
Okay.
she said
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because she said she wrote hell yes, so that's what I was just thinking.
And the
Okay.
way they be chopping stuff up, because it looks like they about to play another card game next episode. They be mixing like
Uh-oh.
together, so that could have been her writing no for something else, and they put it in there.
That's true.
That's crazy.
Because
But
I was
You
I
know
like,
think
did
what?
she write
I
no?
think it's gonna be Alicia and Irvin. There was like a scene I saw on YouTube when they was arguing again when they were cooking, and I'm like, she keeps using words like she don't feel safe, he's aggressive, and then he was like, you're demanding, and she's like, I gotta demand. It's like the way y'all talk to each other with these word choices is just nah. Y'all definitely
I
gonna.
ain't eating that
You
food. I
can't.
ain't eating angry food. I'm sorry.
He
You
came in
can't
there
cook
after
for me
Brandon said
angry.
something like he was her damn daddy. Like, who the F is you talking
Yeah.
to, though?
Yeah. And then he kept going. That was my real problem. Like you could have came in there and said it with understanding, like, hey, we're not trying to have no problems in the house, but they in here saying that you said, like, I mean, he could have just said it in a nice
As soon as
way.
she said my bad, it was zip them lips.
Okay.
Zip it. You still doing this.
Then she tried to say she was in the middle of talking when she said it. If somebody cut me off, I get annoyed too. I don't cut me off when I'm in the middle of talking.
I see,
So
because
I was
she
being
did say
annoyed
that.
too. She was like, he was in the middle of talking. She was like,
And
all right,
he not even looking her in the face. That's the crazy part.
yeah,
He
like
was like,
because then she started. He kept talking, and she started saying, "My mama say, mama side." He was like, "Don't do it no more." And I'm like, "All right, do you see?"
Yeah, he lost me when he said, "Just don't do it
just don't
again."
do it no more.
Like, just go home. But I feel
Don't
like
cause no
she's
strife.
like, because I feel like he'll try to start calm, and then she'll like, or she'll be like, "Okay, my bad," and then she'll say something like, "Oh, well, you're being sensitive," and it kind of just does it all the way. Then he gets mad, so it's like he's getting mad, but we're missing steps. Like he didn't start off that way. Like, well, now he is because he's tired of her.
Maybe that bond. Maybe
I
that
feel
bond
like
too
he had an
tight.
attitude when he came in there though at her. Like y'all said, like he's same thing as in the
Because he
kitchen. You
still see the
automatically
same
assuming
woman
it's
from night one to night
exactly.
two.
You automatically assuming it's my fault.
Because she doesn't just do it with him. Like she does it. Like she starts the stuff with other people. Now the men, I don't like how they respond to her when they respond
I
to
don't
her.
like how they
I mean, she
respond.
really just
Yeah,
did come out
like-
there and tell him, why you gonna go outside and tell her that? Like y'all was just sitting outside talking. Why you gotta come in here?
Why she just came out her business, just be a spectator.
That's like it's
I
not a
mean,
business.
unless they
Y'all
come
was
to
sitting
you
next to me.
for
I
your
would have said this.
opinion.
I would have said the same. I wouldn't have waited till I came in the
Where
house.
else are
As
they
soon as she got
supposed
up,
to
I'd have been
go?
like, have a
They
conversation.
was
They're in the-
talking.
Yeah, they were all in the same house. I feel like if I'm talking and I'm not talking
He
to
was
you,
talking to
nobody-
Kiki. He didn't stop talking to Kiki.
And then he went inside
Well,
and
that was
talked
my
about
thing.
Kiki.
Yeah, like
But see, my thing with that was that he clearly couldn't talk to Kiki, so he needs to go and talk to somebody he can get his frustrations out because Kiki not listening. So I got why he
But
was
she's
talking
still
to
on
them.
vacation because Kiki's
I
still on
didn't
vacation.
get. Yeah, Kiki's gonna stay on vacation. I just didn't understand why Alicia, who was just out there saying that they couldn't communicate with each other,
Right.
why you want him to go back out there? Like, what you doing? You saw what
that's how
was just
she
happening.
operates.
Because she wasn't
That's
listening.
true.
She was over there. She was over there praying. Mama say,
Ain't
Mama sa, Mama
hey.
kusa.
Right.
Say, Mama sa.
They
Oh, why do
literally
you keep
were, but
talking?
she said in a confessional, like they keep coming to me with it. Like nobody came to you with it. We were talking and you're just outside too.
The
Nobody's
pool
talking.
side is a public space. What are you
Right,
talking
like,
about?
They were across
But-
the pool. Like nobody's talking to you.
I
Yeah,
don't
she
know.
was
Maybe she's
talking
talking another time because they was the ones in there doing yoga. Now you want to go tell Irvin that she was tell her to stop talking to me. You ain't had no problem when y'all was in there doing yoga and Irvin was mad. That was the two of y'all. Now you don't want her talking to you about. Oh,
And then
okay.
Brandon was already mad. Like I'm already annoyed at my situation. It's like you need. We ain't doing that. What? I would have been going off too.
It was the way that she approached it
I
too.
just said she came in hot though in that kitchen.
Yeah.
She did.
And just like what she did with the
But
with
Brandon probably like all the tea I got from your man. I'm gonna
Right.
need you to relax and focus on
and
your
Irvin, like
relationship.
I know how
think that's
she
where he
talking
was
to
coming
me, so
from.
I know she the problem because she talked to me like that. But then she did it with Ty. Like
I
the
don't
stuff
got
she
to
said,
do Alicia like that.
the stuff she says isn't wrong. It's how she says it. Like she don't know how to talk
That's
to
the
people.
problem.
Yeah, it's not what you
Yeah.
say, it's how you say it. Yes, it's
It's
her
how
approach.
she says
So
it.
I'm not gonna. I can't give her because if somebody was talking to me, like let's be real, she was talking to me like that. I would have been going off. Who are you talking? I wasn't even talking to you. Mind your business.
Her body's aching. Her thing is
Shut
up,
thanging,
Karen.
y'all.
You can start making up tongues all you want to. Nobody was talking to you. Take your body
Mind
aches
your
back
Her
business.
outside.
nerves
That's
couldn't
all.
take it.
Take your body aches back outside. Because if it was
Sorry,
other way
Alicia,
around,
girl.
yeah,
Sorry.
like,
Somebody tried to have you back. Sorry, girl.
And
They
When
said
it
you
was
talk
other way
too
around.
much.
If it was the other way around, she ran in the house to go vent, and some man was like, "No, you need to be talking to Irvin." Then we would be like, "Okay, what is wrong with him?" So she needs to mind her business as well.
Okay, because she showed went in that bathroom and was talking about the men, talking about these men, some like that when they was all in the bathroom talking. And I was just like, when she wants to have conversations and he's not there, she has
But
conversations.
that was after he called her weird.
I mean,
I
she was
didn't feel like he
weird.
called her weird. Was it just me?
She
I
said
thought he
that's
was like-
weird or something. Like, why
He
you
said
gonna call
that's
me
weird.
weird? Because
Yeah.
you was ice grilling me and I called you out for ice grilling me, but I'm weird?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jackie,
I don't think
and
he was
like,
saying-
I didn't see anything.
I guess
Huh?
he was saying like she was looking like, well, I can't dance. He was like, I didn't even say
He didn't
anything.
say anything. He was like, I
You
didn't say
didn't
anything.
have to. Your face was hollering.
I
First
mean,
of
his
all, he
face
was
been
drunk.
hollering though, Miss Kira.
His
That's
face
his
been
resting
hollering
face.
all episode and last episode. I'm sorry,
Right,
he
that's
had
why
the
he
same face.
That's his resting
she was-
face. So
I didn't
So
even
she
know
was
that he made a face. I was like, he made a face. Then she should have been like, why are you looking at me like that? Then I would have been like,
Right?
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would have been better.
Yeah, like I didn't feel like he caught her weird.
See, first of all, this is what Alicia needs to do, and this is what the problem is. I'm just gonna tell y'all what the
Pluck him
problem
in that
is.
big ass forehead. Sorry.
Nah, that ain't even a problem. Alicia needs to stop being so freaking uptight. Is what she needs to stop doing. She came in uptight. She didn't
Yeah,
come
she
in with
did.
any type of like. You don't even feel like you can get love from her ever. Like you can't get no affection from her. You can't like even like a little something. You know what I'm saying? If she just wrapped her arm around Irv's just a little bit or anything, like while they were sitting at that table together, she might get a softer Irv, but she ain't gonna get none of that because she uptight and she talk too much and she stay in other people's business. She got like all these exes and she used trigger words. I'm sorry, those are
it's a lot with her.
I mean, I
For
don't
me,
like.
it's more
I don't
on
trust
her.
nobody. They use trigger words.
Yeah,
They might be
it's more on
dangerous down the road.
Yeah, because he's a man, so you're automatically gonna be like, if I heard her talking, I'll be like, girl, what? Then when I saw what happened, like, I don't, I don't know, girl.
Okay,
Like,
Britt Edie.
right? Like, you feel nobody can tell you how to feel, but I just feel like I don't know.
like him still.
I don't like neither one
I
of
don't
them.
like neither one.
Like,
Look, don't make no mistakes about it.
Yeah.
I don't like
they're
neither
not
one of them.
compatible for each other. She just gets on my nerves a little bit more, and I've been like her before. I've acted like her before with men I didn't like. So like, you just need to be honest and be like, I don't like
Dang, Shana.
If you get uptight and be like, I don't want you to touch me and back up off of me when you don't like somebody, like
Yeah.
like I
and
said,
I'm telling you, that Karma Sutra thing told me everything I needed to see. The way she
said,
said
"You
up there,
got
I
that
said,
cootie."
when they were
Yeah.
dancing the first day, he touched her back and she was like, oh, I'm not gonna touch it. Like, yeah, when I don't like you, I'm gonna be like, oh, get off of me. So but
That was the first date, right? Because she said she didn't want to do whatever that dance was because it's supposed to be like an intimate close dance, and she didn't want to do it.
Yeah, it was a Haitian dance he was trying to do.
Yeah, I forgot it was called Coupe, something.
Yeah, like he had cooties. So it's like
He did have cooties. She didn't like how that man looked from the day he walked in that room.
but why she low key wanna like? I don't understand why you low key wanna try. Like, I mean, if I'm coming up, I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. This is what I'm gonna do for the cameras and for the TV show. I'm going to act like I like this man. Even we ain't never going to the boom boom room. Let's keep it cute. But I'm gonna be cuddling and snuggling with you the whole time because when this is
locking
over with,
arms. We're gonna be elbowing.
I'm chucking the deuces. I'm just gonna let you know what you
head
could
on
have
head on your shoulder.
I think that's what she's trying to do now. Because you were asking me why is she seeming to want to make it work. I don't know if they got a certain time frame this season that they got to be here.
I feel like
they got it. This the best she got. Okay, because I wouldn't have all that either.
They only there for 3 weeks, man.
That's the best she got.
I can't fake it. Like I might just sit here and be cordial, but I can't act like I like you when I just don't. And neither can he. I feel like he would have been like he's probably a lot different when he likes somebody and he feels like it's reciprocated. And I
think go ahead, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say she might be different too, but I don't know. Her personality, she's like everybody. I haven't seen him interact like that with anybody.
It depends on how much I'm getting paid. And will this boost my career? I'm gonna be acting like Tiffany New York parlor. Like you see how she pretend like she like Flavor Flav. I'm playing it up.
She really did. She really
I'm playing it up,
man. Because there ain't that much pretending
I'm
in the whole
talking
world.
him. I might give him a kiss on the cheek.
That's what I'm saying. Like a good old pretend. Ain't nothing wrong with a good old pretend. And once again, notice I said for the cameras. Like I'm pretending for the cameras because I need to be auditioning for my next perspective online dater. Okay.
You see how Irvin's face is all twisted when I would have been looking the same way. Like I can't hide it. Like it would just be all over my face. Like the minute you say something, maybe you need to just not be in nobody's business. I feel like I need to speak in tongues to get you up out of here. I don't like you.
That's what I said. That's the way to get somebody off you. Start speaking in tongues.
I'm telling y'all, Alicia gonna have a hard time. If they see this, they gonna be like, man, I don't know if I want to date her. Alicia should have came in there. Representative for Tamika at. Representative should have been showing up all day. Alicia and Irvin. I feel like Irvin would have. I felt like the representative would have stayed with Irvin if Alicia was just acted. If she had acted different, Irvin would have been different. That first night, messed it all the way up. When she was in there playing yoga with Brandon, that was the first one. And then when she said she didn't feel safe, when he tried to tell, and he really did try to tell her how he was feeling. I got that. I felt him on that. I wasn't mad about that. I was mad about the way in which y'all don't know each other like that. But I felt like the only reason why he got a little more aggressive with it is because she don't like to say when she wrong, or it's nonchalant and you know it ain't real. I'm wrong. You know, like
Sir
She just
said,
said that to wrap it up.
he's like, you can't buy a clue. What did he say? I'd be like, who are you talking to?
that
We
rough.
both would have been aggressive.
Yeah, I think it was
That was
just
rough.
earlier in that conversation. She was like, "Oh, I apologize if you feel that way." She's like, "But I think you being too sensitive." Like, okay, well now you just undid whatever you was trying to do.
She literally does that passive aggressive
Can't do
thing.
it.
Like, don't give me an apology and then backdoor it with something negative. That's
Yeah.
not a real apology. Like, and
Yeah.
it feels like that's her everyday conversation to
Yeah.
me. Like, it feels like that's just who she is. And that's okay, because she's gonna find somebody else who's like that, and they might gel well with each other because they get each other. I don't like passive. Don't be giving me no damn compliment and hyping me up and gassing me up and then hit me with that none. Don't do that to me. I don't like
Using
I'm
all the
sorry.
trigger words. That's
Yeah.
tricky.
Then you just apologize. Did she just cuss him off? Like, I feel like she don't like to take. She don't want to hear no criticism. So she like, okay, fine, I won't do it no more. Okay, but it's like you are doing.
Yeah,
it.
she hurry up and said, "Whoops, I want to."
Yeah, that sounds like it's not that. If he's in the middle of saying something, at least let him finish. Then I feel like, all right, I was in the middle of talking. You just trying to shut me up, basically.
He
And
wasn't
now
saying
it's
nothing.
like,
He wasn't saying nothing. Not at that point.
nah,
Now he
he
might
don't
have been
know.
that first. He might have been that first night. He wasn't saying nothing that time.
Oh, listen, he over it at this point. He
Yeah,
done.
he over it.
He really don't like her no more, and it
Hers
No,
shows.
he don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Compared to
careful
her
for the streets.
Ty talking to Brittany, I feel like he was like, he's a much nicer than Ty is. He can take nothing to say Ty.
Oh, Ty finally showed up. I've been waiting for him to like really show up to Brittany. We already saw him show up, but I've been waiting for him to show up to Brittany because you know he kept it cute with Brittany most of the time, even when she was like Ty. When he was going off on Alicia, ironically, it was Alicia. When he was, I ain't gonna say going off, but when he was having words with Alicia, she kept it cute. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He kept it cute. But now Ty is like, listen, I done got here, I done got comfortable. Sir, why are you here trying to make friends? This is not no vacation. Him and Kiki think this is a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a vacation. We're supposed to be here trying to see if we gonna make it. We only 3 months in because, and that means that I have no ties to you at all. 3 months, bro, I can blink and not even miss you.
Is it not a vacation though? Because I feel like if I'm using my PTO,
it's a vacation.
It is a little bit because
it is
3 weeks. They there for 3 weeks, so.
I mean, they there for 3 weeks. I guess it depends
like
on what you're looking at it as.
It's like a vacation / like, you know, you do group building exercise. Like it's like a retreat. You know what I'm saying? It's a vacation.
Once I've done my activity for the day, what else am I supposed to be doing?
Well, I guess it's not a vacation in the sense of we out here vacationing we out here trying to see if we gonna make it or not. I feel like his priority, Ty's priority, is to make friends, and this is not the environment because you're probably not even gonna talk to any of these people after this. Like you're probably not even gonna know them. But the person that you came there for, you barely even talk to her, and you so busy catering to everybody else, and she the least problematic besides Jay. She's so unproblematic. Yeah. She's so nice and sweet, and she just be trying to help everybody. I don't know, Shana. What's your thoughts, boo?
I don't know. I was on her side. Like I see where she's coming from, but it's like I wanted to be special for. Like you said, you were going to cook for me. You're cooking for everybody. Like you being like a house dad, trying to make sure everybody's good. Like be special for me. That's what I'm like. I don't. He said he was 38. I don't know, but I feel like you being a house dad. Yes. Okay. Right. And talking about she's the mom and I don't got no kids. Like you acting like my dad, y'all good. We are good over here. Like, what about me? But when she asked for the drink, I thought it was like kind of like the timing. Like he's in the middle of cooking. And it's like, can you make me a drink right now while I see you cooking and I'm just standing in the pool? Like, no.
I think she did that for a reason, though. I think she was testing him. I don't think for 1 second that was a real I want a drink. I think that was a test.
She definitely was testing him. But instead of testing him, like I never seen her complain, like, oh, he's not, is giving friend zone, he plays too much. But I never seen her have a conversation. Like, I guess that's why I like respected Irvin more, because he just flat out say what's on his mind. Like, tell him. You never try to have no conversation with him. Like, yo, you told me you was gonna do all this over the phone, but you're not doing it.
She did. But we just didn't see it on camera. I don't know if she said she has.
Yeah, she did say that she did, but yeah, they haven't shown it.
Because Alicia said you should tell him. She said I have.
Yeah.
That make it worse because I forgot about that little part, and you're right, she did say that.
And I wish it would show it, because then it's like, well, how did you? If you try to do it like how you just try to test him with that little drink, then like you need to be direct with him. Like, look, you're not doing what you said you was gonna do, and I don't like it. Like, yeah, beating around the bush with him. But the way they were acting, the way he started screaming and hollering, like, okay, but I don't think it warranted all of this. Like, it don't take nothing for him to start talking to people crazy. Like, why are you yelling across the way like that? Like, I don't see them coming back from this. She already not really attracted to him. This ain't really going nowhere. He made a little joke about the boom boom room. Like, we ain't there yet for you to be talking about no boom boom room. Like, don't play with me like that.
Well, it started at the group outing at the golf Top Golf place. She said he's not even paying attention to me. He's so focused on other relationships. He was like trying to be
last week when they got the massages, she was saying like he's too goofy, like he plays too much. But all I kept seeing was her complaining about him, but not to him. Like, I wish they would show it, like kind of show those things. We need to see it.
Well, we saw it at the end of this episode.
Yeah, like not when they blows up, but like
boom, exactly.
I mean, he might be friends with everybody after when it's all said and done. Some of them do stay friends after the show, but you ain't there for that.
Look at that man. Yeah, you ain't there for that. Grandpa ain't got no friends back home. Yeah, stop.
He trying to be the cool person, the funny person, the person everybody like. But the only person that you need to worry about liking you is Brittany. Like at this point,
or like Cinco said, like I'm leaving with Jay. I'm not leaving with everybody else. So
if you make friends,
that's not what y'all are here
fine. But that shouldn't be your whole MO. Like the point is to be with Brittany, and if you make a friend or two on the way, okay, but.
Right.
You cooking for everybody. Is it y'all even week? It's not y'all week to cook. Why are you on the grill anyway?
Yeah, because I think he like attention. I think he wants that, oh, you did a good job. You know how some people just like to be the center of attention, and clearly he likes to cook. And because I know if I was there and he was cooking,
he likes to cook so much, but he ain't cooking for her.
Right.
I did say that that's a problem.
He is a look at him. He's a square.
He's a something.
That's what he is. And that ever since I seen him in that kitchen hollering about them vegetables, I ain't never got over it. Okay. And I look at him sitting over there on that bench looking like that.
I did say in my review, I wish there was more opportunity for them to like have one-on-one time. Like everybody's just intertwined with everybody. Like they needed to really have some space where they can hash this out.
And I mean, they can go in the house for that.
They should have like a day though, like where like they have is just them. You know what I'm saying? Like just a day to like talk.
But they could separate if they want to separate. There's enough space in that house. And what's the name of them went to the boom boom room and ain't do nothing because he's busy having 2 months old back home.
So I feel like you only can do it at nighttime. Every time I see people, there's somebody in the room. They got 10 beds in one room. Like there's always somebody in the space. Like I feel like there's like they're keeping them in close proximity.
You got the couch over there. You can go over there in the kitchen. You can go over there.
Figure it out. Conversation and Alicia creep around the corner, and now it's a group discussion. Like I need somewhere where it's private.
Hey, Alicia, girl, I wasn't talking to you. All right.
You can dismiss her. It's easy to dismiss her. Like
exactly. Well, Brittany just call Irvin. Irvin, come get your girl. Come get your girl, Irvin.
I was gonna say it's all these sensitive men because I don't really see the women having that much of a problem with her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that she got like the best personality because
I don't think she's ever approached any of them that we've seen. Every time she approached the
Right.
men, but I think she does that because she feels like a man shouldn't talk to her a certain way. They
Yeah.
shouldn't come. But she know
Well,
that if she go and tell Tatiana some of the same ish that she said to one of them, I think Tatiana might give her a different energy. Like
Yeah,
I,
I feel
I
like she
really
think
think.
her man gonna defend her, but obviously not.
Oh no, Irvin ain't finna do that.
we knew
That's what
that
he
from the
was
first
saying.
night,
Like
so
you got to be careful what you say. Because I want to defend. I want to. He
Him
said I
too.
might have to take up for you. Like
Yeah.
basically, I
I
might
need
have
you
to
to be
fight.
right.
All right, I might have to fight one of these dudes that I really don't want to
What
fight.
he
Seems
say?
you
He
have
said
to do
every
it,
night I gotta prove my love.
Ugh, all right.
but he
all
don't
she
want
had to do is not go in there with Brandon and do that yoga. And maybe he would have defended her when he was in the kitchen about the vegetables. But
I don't know, because if I ask you the night before to do yoga and I hear you in here moaning and groaning, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna be feeling
well,
away
that's
too.
what I said. All she had to
Like,
do is not do the yoga. Maybe we wouldn't be here. Maybe Irvin wouldn't be all upset. And
Oh yeah, that was a trigger for him. Irvin said, nah.
I feel
But
like
if
he
you
was
think about it,
really
okay, y'all, let's do this. I'm gonna go down the line. Let's really decipher this.
Okay.
If you are at the house, right, put yourself in their shoes and you say to your man, hey, let's do yoga in the morning. And you know this is something y'all been wanting to do, right? And
mhm.
we know yoga is flexing and I'm doing things, you know what yoga is, right? And you say, hey, let's do that. And he like, nah, I don't know how my spirit gonna be, yada yada yada, right? All that stuff, right? Which to me is just a no. I don't want to do it in my mind, but that's just me. Okay. But then you get up the next morning and him and Jay is in there doing yoga, and all you hear is, the groans and the moans of it all. And you walk in there and would your whole attitude not change? And this is the only reason why I say this. It's because this is something small. I'm thinking bigger down the line. It start with these little things. This is
Mhm.
very minor, right? In theory.
Yeah,
Can
it
Mhm.
you
is.
just imagine how this could really grow out of control? Shayna, like if you walked in and you saw your man doing yoga after you asked him last night, I mean, how would you really feel? What would your thoughts be? Because I would have left that day. That's me.
That's why I was more so siding with Irvin, because I did put myself in his shoes. Like I would be going off. And then
Yeah.
when I try to tell you how I feel, you call me sensitive. You good as gone. Ain't nothing else to talk about. It was nice knowing you and have a nice life. I'm not talking to you no more. Like I'm not we wouldn't find out when you called me aggressive the next day, show up the first day. But that's why I try to side with her because she was a woman, but she just makes it very hard. Even in that situation, Brittany was going, because that was the same scene. They just chopped it up. Brittany was going to her, but then I guess she was like, "Look, somebody get put me in their business now. I must be in everybody's business now." Like, girl, no, I couldn't. Yeah, I would be reacting the same way Urban did, even though he's a man, and I feel like he could talk to her a little differently. But it's like he tried to talk to her nicely. Then she called him sensitive. Like, girl, it's done. It's over.
Okay.
Damn.
Nakira, what you doing? So they in the downward dog position too, butt up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
you
she
were there
said,
with
I
downward
need some.
dog.
And she said, I need some help because I don't know how to
That's
do
just
this
what
position.
position I
And now
picture.
he over there helping her with the downward dog. What you doing? Yes,
Oh
I'm
Lord.
adding on.
He was in the right for getting upset. I just didn't like his whole attitude about it. I didn't say he was wrong for getting
I
upset.
said, what you
What am
doing?
I gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna come over there and shove your ass over, okay? What are you doing? You just told me you didn't want to do no yoga. Now here you are. Sorry, Brandon. Sorry.
She didn't even
Just
say I
joking.
prefer to do
I
it at
like to keep
night
my
or
hands to
nothing.
myself, people. I'm just joking. It's just joking.
No, you're not, because I would have been like, boom. Okay, and bye. Where them little black vans at? Because it's time for me to go.
Not
Bye.
the black man said like,
Being there packing my bag, like,
"Come pick me up."
Where's the
Okay.
Escalade? It's time.
Okay, your vacation officially over with because when I'm out, you got to be out. Now what?
Take
Yep.
this
Okay,
microphone off of me.
get it off. Time to go. Mo, what you doing, girl? They in there downward dogging and all the stuff. I don't know no other positions. That's the only one.
I'm busting up the scene. I'm sorry. I'm like, I know you effing lying. Like, what the heck are you doing? I'm knocking
Right.
everything over,
Hmm.
and you might be blessed not to come out with a black eye.
I like it. I
Depend
like
on my
it. I
mood.
like it. Okay,
Even
just
though
because
y'all
I
just
heard you
met 2 days before, a black eye.
listen, he gotta know. I'm probably not gonna see him no more, so might as well go ahead and get out my
Right, go
system.
out
I
with a
don't want to walk
bang.
away from there
I go out
and
with a
be
Go out
like,
with
bang.
a bang, child.
girl, I don't want to walk away from there and be like, dang, I wish I had punched him in the eye.
We already had enough physical fight in the first season.
Why walk away when we can punch in the eye today? Like, it's all good.
Okay, go ahead and get it off my chest.
Let it
Now, everybody else be warned. If you date me, you might do some dumb shit. See what happens.
Okay. That part. Like, let me wasting my time.
Okay, because ain't nobody got time for that. Because I feel like Ty is wasting Brittany's time. I mean, I feel like I feel like Ty is wasting Brittany's time. I feel like Brittany knows exactly what she wants, and Ty is pretending like
And
he
he's not
is
it.
it, and
Okay.
he's not it at all. Like Ty is full of crap, and I think she's seeing that, and I don't think they're going home together. Alexis and
They have their
actually,
own.
Ty was full of crap when he said he wouldn't go half on them bills.
yeah, that was it right there. I
Yeah.
mean, that was
Yeah.
another one.
She should have known
Yep.
right from jump that he was wasting his time. Talking about some alpha male.
Yeah, he's not
He
it.
screamed and
But
hollered on me. He's an
I
alpha
don't even
male.
think he's a beta. What's at the
Ooh,
end there?
I don't know.
okay, listen. Chris said after what he said last week, he out here just trying to stay cool. Like I'm just chilling. I ain't saying nothing because we probably all gonna be in the doghouse when they was having that conversation, and then Cinco made it clear, y'all, because I ain't say ish.
Right.
That was all y'all. But they actually did it. They were really non-problematic on this
Quiet.
episode. Wasn't even nothing to talk about on this episode. But I will say this. These two, they know that they not gonna be together. Like they know that they might smash, and that's just because that's what they want to do, and that's it. That's all they want
right.
to do
That's
at
not
this
what he
point.
want to do.
I mean, but he ain't gonna say no. That's the thing.
He
Like,
might.
I don't think he gonna say no. I think that he like he's saying he don't like the way that she been doing it. Let's go back to the beautiful bean footage. They've been dating for a year. She been acting like this. She been acting I don't like using the A word. She been acting
A donkey.
strong-willed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that. She been doing that. This ain't something that she just started doing. It's a reason why you was already messing with some other like this. You see the way she touching on him. That that's all they finna do. Even
She
if they
asked
don't do it
that
on the
man
show.
for a picture of the eggplant. Like, we keep missing the point, sir. Stop playing. You know what it is. Like,
Exactly. That's
He
it.
did
That's why I was
kiss her
like,
last
who
week.
asked for
On the
that?
mouth.
girl, not
He
somebody who
kissed
trying to seriously date somebody.
Right.
I
You
don't
don't want me
think
biting my lip, but you want to see what I got going on between my legs. Okay, ma'am.
They
Be so
kissed,
for
but then
real.
he said something about being friends last week, and I'm like, she's looking like what? Like, yeah, friend zone. Why are you kissing her? Like, just be real.
because he wants to he wants to crack. Nobody don't say all right, y'all.
Nah,
Oh my
it don't.
goodness. That word, I'm not here for it.
Wow.
She always like said that I'm doing what Miss Kira said to well, what she was about to say. I'm drop kicking his A over cussing. Okay. Push him on over. Charlie and Jared, oh my goodness. Like, I just want these two to go away. Like, let's just go ahead and go home and call it a day. Don't nobody want no bonus kids like that. Like, if you know you going into it with some bonus kids, that's totally different from thinking you getting one bonus kid to getting two bonus kids to getting four bonus kids, right? That's a whole different story. Jared checked out of this a long time ago when that came up. Jared is here for one thing and one thing only. And what's crazy about it is Jared is the type of sucker that will still talk to her even afterwards and still try to be online with her and do all the things. This isn't over. I guarantee you. Jared got a problem. And she
She got a
probably gonna let
problem
him back
too.
in. And she probably gonna let him back in,
Mhm.
even after he do this mess and embarrass her like this, the way he is on TV. She's still probably gonna talk to him, low key. That's just my opinion. Shayna, what you think?
I couldn't tell if they really did it in the boom boom room or not. Since they was acting like they couldn't because of the camera. But I'm like, it looked like they was trying to do a little little something under the cover. Yeah, I'm like, ugh, so boring. But she was like, it was everything I'm imagining more. Like, there's no way it
It's
could be
like they was
everything.
trying to get a little lazy side
Look,
real
this
quick.
Like,
Shayna,
that's that lazy women
this
having sex.
is on. This is not Bravo. Because on Bravo, they was showing it. I remember that first season of what's
Baby,
that show
no.
called? Damn.
Summer House?
Summer House,
Oh
Martha's
yeah,
Vineyard, when
yeah.
they was humping like dogs, the newlywed couple. I
Because
was
they
like,
had to. The way they was moaning and groaning, the neighbors could hear. Like they had no choice.
this is not Bravo. This is on. On ain't gonna show that,
Woo.
but
On
Bravo
said
will.
no.
She told all the ladies, like, oh, that was everything I imagined and more. And I'm like, that's that lazy sex you have when y'all been together for a while. Like, oh, it's early in the morning.
That's
I don't
probably
feel
what they just showed us. They probably didn't want
Yeah,
to
I would say
show
that's
us,
probably what they showed us.
They look right in
Probably
the camera. It's like,
her
I
hitting
hope
her.
they use a condom because you know she
Like you said,
extra.
she was
I'm like, girl, I hope you
Nope,
pumped.
they had another
Hope you
baby.
brought your pump. I think that was a pump bag they
That
Better
is.
mm.
go get you a plan
I'm
B.
still on the fact that this baby ain't that. It hasn't been 6 weeks
had.
yet,
That's what I'm
Pam.
saying.
I don't
I'm
I
like,
hope
wait
she
a minute.
uses the condoms because you know she just
fertile
I hope
myrtle.
he, I
she
hope
gonna
he
get.
grabbed one or she grabbed one, cause ain't no way.
Just fertile, and he just
I
looked
feel
like
like Miss I got 4 kids. She wanted it as much as he did.
Yeah,
So
she
I ain't
did.
even really mad. I don't know why he just
Yeah,
couldn't be
she wanted
couldn't
it.
be honest and be
oh,
like,
but
I don't
she
know if this is
she
gonna work out, but we can go see what that boom boom room hitting for.
okay, and that's what I would rather them do. But I feel like she actually in it. Like she actually think that he really he gassing it up, talking about looking for a job there. Like I can only believe what you tell me. Although I am a very hard person to believe certain stuff, but just being real, I can only believe what you tell me. We've been dating for 4 years, technically, right? So you're telling me this, and you're saying like, okay, I can move to Dallas. I gotta find it. I mean, he's saying it like he's very serious. Like that he's a good liar. Like if I didn't know he was lying,
I did not meet you for 4 years. You have a whole nother outside baby too. I'm not listening to shit you gotta say, sir.
that
Yeah,
part.
because
Nothing.
they keep acting. He keep acting like
Nothing.
she don't.
And she's a liar too, but that's besides the point. We talking about
Yeah.
we
I feel like
talking
she
about
knows better though, because she'll be like, "Oh, I don't know. I feel like you said no." Like she'll second guess and then just go off of what he says. Like your intuition you claim you have is telling you that he's not interested.
she gonna have another baby when she get back home anyway, child. We ain't worried about it.
Girl, okay? Because she is fertile. Fertile.
Look at Mo's face. She looks so disgusted. Like, oh,
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
no.
because I'm like a
Oh
man
wait.
will take whatever you give him, but she doesn't want to make sure she's good. You know,
I know.
like oh yeah,
she probably got that
yeah.
newborn's baby daddy at home.
Yeah, that's
The
all
one
good.
she just had the
She
baby
slept with
with.
the baby daddy. I'd have been like maybe, but a random.
Yeah.
That's what she telling us. I don't
Mm-hmm.
I still don't believe she got his name tattooed, but I mean,
Because we ain't seen
we
it.
ain't
I ain't
seen
seen
it.
nothing.
We ain't seen it yet. Mo, any thoughts on these two?
Not really. It's just a hot
That face says
mess.
it all.
It is. I'm in
Because when are
disgust.
they gonna go home?
Yeah, when they gonna go
How many
home?
episodes is this? Because why?
I think it's like
10
10.
episodes. Usually
Oh,
10.
I hope they have a reunion.
I
They
think
need a
so.
reunion. This cast need a reunion.
they need a
They
reunion.
do.
I need a reunion for
Because
them.
y'all all had
Not
babies.
whatever they did last time, like a real reunion.
Yeah, everybody
Okay.
had some a baby. That's
Yeah.
wild.
Okay. I need Tyronda to be sitting there in the middle of
Mhm.
that doggone on the stage, and I need all of them to come out there. I need them kids to be back there in the back somewhere. I need these kids to be there.
Oh, no, not a daddy
Yeah, I
daycare
need the
Right.
kids to be
situation.
here
Woo.
because I mean, why
Oh
they got all
my.
these kids floating around? I need to know how many kids this is between all of them. Y'all doing way too
I just
much.
want to see
And
what Charlie thought when she saw the way he was carrying on. I mean, loud, like who in a holler. I said F no. Ain't nobody asked, but I want to let y'all know. I'm the one that said
like,
it.
dude, nobody asked you for all that, but okay. And
He's
then
so
yeah,
proud. He was so proud.
I want
That's
to know how. I want to know all of it. Like, we need a reunion for this. If they don't give a reunion for this, they wrong for that. Because what they did last time, I mean, it was. I guess it was just they were starting, but
It's a
but
test
yeah,
season.
now.
I'm gonna give them that because it was
Yeah.
the first time. But
Right.
they got a lot of shows to have what's the word I'm looking for? Like an example of. Like you got a lot of shows that you can have an example of. You could have done this the right way. First of all, after Shana told us how cheap they was, maybe not because oh my goodness. The only way I'm doing this, it got to be some serious money involved.
Yeah.
That part.
That
If
first
I'm
season
gonna be,
budget did look low. I mean, this season they going to Top Golf. Top Golf get expensive.
yeah, now that part it
Yeah,
is.
they didn't even do that first season, so they didn't even go
Yeah, they
nowhere. They
wasn't
mostly was in
straight.
the house
They
and do
making
group
progress.
activities, and that was it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Child.
gas look a little better this time, so I feel like the budget stepped up a little bit.
If I wasn't
Well,
my age, I'd go on there with me a fake boyfriend and be Kiki talking about I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation for
Vacation.
real.
okay, can I get a drink? Can
Okay.
I get a
Look,
shot?
and I'm gonna be in everybody's relationship business.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You
I'm gonna
know,
be
he
annoyed when it's
said,
my turn to cook. Like, I'm supposed to be on vacation, and now it's my turn to cook.
I'm gonna be like, I'm
Right.
so sick. Oh my God.
No, why you didn't know? What you gotta cook one time while you're there? Other than I guess your breakfast. For the group, one time for the
Yeah,
group, 3 weeks.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm so gonna be real sick. I'm gonna be like, oh
I
my
guess it's my
God, Lord
Jesse and
Jesus.
You're gonna be
I
like
should
Kiki
pull the
upstairs talking
Kiki,
about you could use another drink.
and then outside in the by the pool,
I'm
like
like, it's a miracle.
drinking again. I'm weak.
I feel so much better. I
You should
drunk
have
me
stayed
some
her dumb
fluids.
behind upstairs, child.
Now I drunk me some electrolytes that was in my
And now,
alcohol.
now I'm feeling better.
But
Can we get some more drinks?
I think
Well,
Like,
no,
Alexia,
but
they
might
had to
make
make
me
their own
feel better.
breakfast. So
okay, trying to get some more. Girl, I ain't even gonna talk about Kiki. But anyway, y'all know we do it each and every single time. Aftermath and predictions. Will they stay together? In the words of which one of them said it? Hell no! Ain't none of these people staying together besides Jay and Cinco. My answer still ain't changed, and ain't nobody showed me nothing different.
Nope.
Hell no!
L to the no, 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 no. Yeah,
We
but
just taking bets on the first to go home at this point.
okay.
Okay, because I'm giving it to Charlie and Jared. I think they going
Nah.
home first.
First, no. I think Clay and
Alicia and Irvin need to
oh
go
yeah,
follow
Alicia
up
and
with Brandon
Irvin.
and Kiki.
Alicia and
Then
Irvin.
Jared.
Yeah.
I
But
think
then you got
Alicia gonna try
Clay
to wait it
and
out.
Tay too.
Yeah, I think
Because when
Jared
it's
was. He definitely want to make it to the end. He
yeah,
confident.
Jared and Charlie's gonna stay. They're gonna be in that boom boom room, child.
They need that
They're
money for
gonna
them
be in that
children.
boom boom room, getting some sloppy sides, some lazy slides.
So now might be Brittany and
While
Ty.
she breast pumping, child. I'm
You
weak.
think Brittany and Ty Shana?
Maybe the second couple leave. I think Irvin and Alicia for sure. They like actually can't stand each other.
Oh man.
I don't know. They was actively Brittany and Ty was actually actively arguing this episode. So
Yeah, I would say Brittany and Ty definitely up there because she like, I do not like
mhm.
this man. He is not
Brother
my
Aaron
alpha.
Adams, too.
And Irvin,
Mm-hmm.
and then Kiki and Brandon kind of, even though I just they need to go, they probably a little
They
lower
think they
down the
gonna stay
list.
together. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he gonna deal with the drinking because I
I
think
don't
he
know.
gonna
Alicia
deal
act
with
like
it.
she's afraid of Irvin though. Like she's scared of him. Like, oh, you coming in red hot and all this stuff. Like, all right, yeah, just go home.
Like if Charlie found out what Jerry said, I'm gonna need Tatiana to find out Clay 2 month old. So I can't wait for that to happen.
Yeah. And I want to know if Brandon
Mhm.
got a 3-year-old because it still was within the time frame that they were talking.
Yeah, because 4
I'm
years. I
guessing now
mean,
that we didn't know about all the rest of the
I
shenanigans we
mean,
heard about.
the lady could have been pregnant when they was broken up. It would take 9 months. I don't know.
mm, I don't know. All I know
Not
is
no
that
giving grace.
I'm
Yeah,
giving
some of us
grace
say she
because
them.
it's plausible. Like he broke up with the baby mama, that she pregnant, then 9 months, and then 3 years.
Only if you know about
Almost
it. If
4
she
years.
don't know about it, then no, because now you're just a liar.
Mm-hmm.
girl, I
But
don't
she
even
a
be
liar
lying.
too, so they in good company, just like
You a
Charlie and what's his
liar.
face.
What's the
Yeah,
name of
I
that?
think
What's it?
she
You a
know.
liar.
No,
You a
no.
And I think they would have been okay if she ain't had them 2 middle babies she was hiding. If it was just that new baby,
yeah.
oh, you got a new baby, and I got a new baby, okay.
Right.
But then
Yeah.
she said, oh, wait, it's 2 more in the middle. What?
Right.
He
Yeah,
checked
that
out
was just
after
straight
that.
up
Who
lies right
lying?
there,
He
though.
was like, nah.
Who
Now
don't
she
got
was
a
hiding
lie?
2 big ass kids.
Well, Alicia and Irvin don't got no lies. They just can't stand each other.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And technically, Alexis and Chris don't have a lie, but they also are. I don't know what they are. But
They
all the
lower
rest
down on
of
the
them,
list too.
Horrible at making it.
Cinco and Jay definitely ain't got nothing right now.
but what if they did? What if they? That would be
Well,
such.
they good at hiding it more than these other ones.
Oh my goodness, that would
Maybe
be
move
such
up.
a
Otherwise,
twist.
I'd be forgetting. I really did forget about Alexis and Chris though. Like I
Me
forgot.
too, girl. I didn't even put them in my review. I forgot about them.
I forgot.
Dang. When
I'm
I
like,
They
finished
was
do
we
all
it,
there?
they
Were
forgettable.
they there?
Wait,
I said,
who?
oh,
Alexis and
yeah, exactly. Alexis and Chris, who, like you said, that's exactly what it was. Like,
They was in the
who?
background this episode.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
remember her in the bathroom with one of the
Yeah,
girls.
because I remember her in the washroom, and that's it.
Yeah.
I didn't.
And that
Mhm.
episode when the guys were sitting together, and he and Chris was like, "We all would have been in the doghouse." And Single
Yeah,
was
he
like,
was like, I said no last night, but today I think it might be a maybe. Sir, shut up.
"Yeah, like why are you
Mhm.
lying? Y'all are one." You know, like you said,
Uh-huh.
Lou, they forgettable. Cinco and Jay cool because I feel like Cinco still be giving that advice and trying to like diffuse situations. Chris and Alexis is just there.
Yep.
Yep. Well, we still got what episode was this, y'all? 4. This only episode 4.
Yep.
They be coming with it
Right.
every week. That's why I got 6 more episodes. Well, really,
6 more.
I don't know. The 10th episode, they didn't really do much of nothing. They just left on their own accord. No, left on their own accord, and then had their little fake reunion.
Well,
Yeah, this season they got to change that.
yeah, they got to do something different. They're gonna have to come with the come on, especially if they want me to dedicate 10 more episodes next go around.
So we got 5, and then the 10th one. Look, let the 10th one be a reunion or something, baby.
Okay, because I'm gonna need some. I need to know all the things. I want to know all the tea. I want some merits and medicine type of stuff where I learn some stuff and I'll be like, what the hell is going on? I want to know everything.
Yeah.
I done invested all this damn time in Alexis and Chris and Jared lying ass and Charlie pregnant fertile self and Brandon's, you can't drink self and doing the most. And I know he got a secret too. And Kiki, I'm a alcoholic. What is it? I'm not an alcoholic. I just drink a lot. I mean, come on, Kiki.
Social drinker.
Yeah, she calls us a social drinker.
But you drinking 3 or 4 drinks and 4 shots. That lady said, so 6 or 7 drinks.
She had to do a little count. Like, wait a minute.
I didn't drink that much on one night too, though. But she was falling over and getting sloppy.
Yeah,
but you're not doing it all the time. I think it's the problem. Like,
yeah, that's the point. That's why she's not a social drinker. I'm like,
that's
like a once a month activity, not like every night.
Yeah. That's a bit much. I mean,
I like her face cracked when the doctor was like, "Girl, that's 3 is the max. I mean, less than
for
that
women." She
for
said,
women,
said,
according to the health.
Brandon, though, like he just sitting there. Like, why are you mad at him?
Because the inside, I know he glow. Like,
because he did. He gave a little smirk though. He was like, like I told you so. And I just felt like I felt the energy of him saying, I told you so. And then when she came back over to him about his control, about him being controlling about it, I was like,
yeah, she wasn't biased. She was like, you can get some too. So
okay,
he was good about it though.
Can get it.
Yeah, he was good about it. He was
like, my point was made. So
yeah, and it really was. It really was. It really was. But anyway, y'all, I mean, that's what's up with the never ever freaking Mets and all the shenanigans that went down. Yeah. Listen, if you or somebody you know has a problem, they got a AA number. Call
it. A number somewhere.
Not you doing
it.
Yes, I did do it. I'll be because Kiki, listen, we gotta stop being in denial. Go get some help. Oh, y'all.
The first step is admitting that you have a problem. That's
okay, and she ain't made it there yet.
Not even a half a step, child. She's not even walking right now. I don't know what she's doing.
She don't got no desire to stop.
Okay, so does anybody have anything going on in your channel that you want to talk about?
Real Housewives of Atlanta sometime this week.
Like they said, sometime.
And Saturday I did a movie review of Sinners, the Ryan Coogler movie. Sinners. It's a good movie. Y'all should see it. It's not that type of horror, but yeah, y'all should go see it. And check out the review that me and Nita the Diva and Inga, we talked about it through and through. We was up there for almost like 2 hours, so it was a good
Oh,
conversation.
wow.
It's like really deep. It's like a deeper meaning to that movie. It's not just, even though it's classified as horror, it's really deep. It's a different kind of horror, if you know what I mean, as Black people. But yeah, I think that's it for now. Then I think Raising Canaan is back this week,
Oh,
and
Lord, yeah.
Found is back
Mhm.
this week. So yeah,
We
everything
back
is
in
coming
business.
back.
Mhm.
Right.
Everybody's back.
Yes.
Back.
Yeah, same for me. Raising Canaan on Saturday, Found on Sunday, Real Housewives of Atlanta, and whatever else I get to. Life be life, and keep your notifications
That's
on.
right.
I did a pre-recorded for Never Ever Met. I did a video about me getting demonetized. If y'all want to check that out, and then I'm gonna do Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah. And also I did my Beyond the Gates last
I
week.
know. I
Recap.
was
I
gonna say I
forgot about
forgot
that.
about
I
that.
went live
Mhm.
early. I forgot that I did. Yeah,
Girl.
so y'all like that black soap Beyond the Gates on CBS. It's a hot mess, but yeah, it's good.
Um. Yeah. Just never ever met, and
Thank you, she
Raising
always
Canaan.
late.
yep, Raising Canaan. That's gonna be coming up. I
Ruthless,
can't
no
think of.
ruthless.
Oh yeah, Ruthless.
I'm gonna say
I
ruthless
forgot
too.
about Ruthless. Ruthless was, yeah.
Who?
Y'all just go look at the notification at the thing. Yeah, I got something up. I don't know. I
It's up
really don't
there.
know. It's up there. It's somewhere up there. And I really don't know if I'm going to have a lot coming up next besides the stuff that I'm already doing, that I'm already committed to. I'm not doing a whole lot of content. I'm kind of like low key taking like a little breather, a little breaky break, if you want to call it, but just
That's
because
the
I'm not doing
vibe.
like a whole lot, just to, you
Hmm.
know,
Yeah.
just kind of gathering myself back up. And then in June, I'm probably going to go back full blown back into it. But sometimes you got to, just give yourself that mental break that you need. It's okay.
Hmm.
As long as you doing something to kind of, have something posting, because they like the trip. So, there's that. But anyway, y'all, we're about to get up out of here. We'd like to thank everybody for coming through, everybody who was out in the chat that didn't get a chance to say anything, but you was listening to all the shenanigans. Listen, if you learned anything from us tonight, learn that, listen, a lie is really easy to tell, but the truth will set you free. I mean, it's simple as
Hallelujah.
that. All these people's problems are lies. And if they just simply be honest with each other, have a little communication, they be doing so much better. And we wouldn't have to sit up here and go
And we'd
in on
have
them.
no show.
That part.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody talking about y'all Neat gonna choke Pranessa out soon. And he needs well
He
no,
bet he
Neat
bet not. She always late.
listen, Pranessa, she
I'm putting up past this
You
Nick is
need
something else. I don't.
Nika, look,
This is
Nika
not the same
Stein.
one.
It's
Frank and
Nika
Neat.
Stein.
Mhm.
Nika Stein over there, boy.
Yeah, this ain't the same Unique, so I don't know what he'll do. You never know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm putting up past.
Okay. But anyway, we're about to get up out of here, y'all. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right?